Hello, my friends. This will be your 20 minutes core and obliques and abdominals, basically the full powerhouse in Pilates that we'll be doing. All you would need is yourself and a mat. You would need a thicker mat so that way you won't prevent any injuries during the movement. Perfect to improve your core stability, and also it improves your posture if you're looking forward to. I can see the screen right here. It will be popping up what we'll be doing today. It will be a 5-minute warm-up and a 5-minute cool down, breaking down to 8 to 12 reps. I'll be using a 4 kilograms dumbbells, but you can feel free to have anything that you have access to at home, also comfortable on your level and what your fitness journey is, your goal is. But let's begin, shall we? Onto the mat as we're going to lie down, but first we can just bring your legs out straight, straighten your legs, give it a nice jiggle with your kneecaps just to waken it up. And then we're gonna come lying down, bringing your toes together, bring your feet stacked together, pressing your back, lowering down to the ground, belly button in to the spine, reaching your arms up overhead, past your ears, and you're gonna give a nice scoop in front. Bring your palms facing up to the ceiling, and you're gonna slowly bring one lower brain at a time, as you're gonna come lifting up, coming into a fold, reaching whichever your body feels comfortable today, and slowly bring it down, peeling down to the mats as you're gonna lower yourself with your lumbar, your pelvis area, and just gonna slowly lift, peeling off one at a time, 7 lullaby brains down, 7 pieces at a time. Reaching your arms, slowly lowering down as you breathe in and exhale out, shifting down to the mat. Let's do 5 more times. Inhale, scooping up at a time. Optional to extend the legs out wide if you need to support more up, raising up, or slightly bending your knees if you like to do that, but pressing your feet down to the ground, or just go how much you can go with your lumbar, and then pressing up away from your pelvis. Your pelvis area is you're gonna be seated. You're seated down to the glutes. That's also optional as well. You don't have to go all the way down. Just gonna imagine yourself, someone's pulling your arms up further from you. A friend, a family that is pulling your arms out. Or maybe you just want to give a nice high five. Just reaching your arm, coming to a fold, but you don't have to go all the way down to the ground if you don't like. That's fine, optional for that as well. And bring your toes one leg at a time, single leg. Reach your knee into the chest, to belly button in. Just release it out, in, pulling the leg in, tuck in with the knee to chest. And then we're gonna alternate one leg at a time. As you're gonna, more challenging is to lift one leg out and floating. Bring both stacked legs together, optional. 2 is to stack both legs together, pointing your toes to the ceiling and reaching your arms out, lengthening out, working on the abdominals, the core, the corset, in and out. Reach the arm, inhale, Release it out. Very good. Give a nice hug with your knees. Tuck in and reach out, lengthening the toes out to the ceiling. Reaching your arms up above, away from your ear. Just give it a nice pull, making sure your shoulder blades are off the mat, and lower down your chin to back. Relax. Give it a nice hug underneath the knees. Definitely feeling the core. Full house here. We're working all those small muscles inside our belly, and it's just gonna come give it a nice tuck rock. Coming into a roll. We're gonna just slowly lifting the leg, extend, option to extend the leg, pointing out the toes. Toes are pointing together, optional for that, or extend as well if you like to modify. Just gonna rock back and forth with your back, pressing down to the mat. You're gonna curl, give it a nice curl. Imagine like you're curling into a butterfly as if it's blooming out. Just give it a nice rocking back forth with your back and spine. And just pressing your glutes down to the ground. Extend the legs out wide. That's distancing your inner thighs. Take it one at a time with your toes. Tap and release it out, drawing back to center. Optional to just grabbing your ankle or toes to kind of give a nice relaxing legs. Extend, meet me down to the mat whenever you're ready to work on our full abdominals and our core and lower leg, lower core down, extending the legs out and front pointing together. As you're gonna come to seated, finding your comfortable level here, and then you're just gonna give a nice twist, Russian twist. Optional to just use 1 or 2 dumbbells to the chest. It's gonna be away from your face. You're just gonna alternate shifting one side to the other, moving your torso and making sure your core is engaged at all time. Just kind of rotating back and forth. If you want a little bit more balance, just lifting the leg up, straight out, flexing your feet, your heels, and lower your dumbbells facing down to the ground. You're gonna hold it, hold in the pose, and you're gonna lower the leg down away from your body weight, away from your hips, and lift. Pull out, drawing with your heels, extend, point up to the ceiling, and then flexing the heels down, shifting. Inhale, release up, and lower down. We're getting a little challenge here, working on those lower abdominals, lower core, working full control here. Release down, point up, leaving a little inch below the ground surface. Hold here. Come and give a nice pulse down the dumbbells. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. We're doing lots of work here. A lot of control. A lot of things happening, but you got it. And release down. Release your dumbbells to the side. Maybe you want to give a nice rocking back and forth with your knees. Relaxing your chin and head, neck down. And whenever you're ready, maybe you want to give a nice water break. We're going to just bring the legs foot down, straighten the legs out and toes pointing together. Bring your dumbbells and beside your body weight, beside your body. And what you're going to do is you're going to extend the leg one over the other. You're going to bring in the dumbbells underneath your leg. Just going to alternate one at a time. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, leaving a little space, a 50-degree angle underneath your back. just kind of pull the single leg underneath with the dumbbell facing each other. And release, and release, and out. Draw the legs, making sure you have enough space. Imagine you have a small balloon underneath your back. And you're going to extend the foot out into a T while your feet out. Toes are pointing. You're going to meet me with the saw. Extending your feet, distance apart, maybe a 90-degree angle. Toes are pointing up. You're going to be flexing your heel. Standing nice and tall. Lengthening the spine. Meeting with the tall crown of your head. Let's imagine a string pulling you up. Bring your dumbbells facing to each other. And gonna rotate it and give it a nice tap with your ankle. Just gonna rotate your torso and your back. And you're gonna have a nice control touching towards the ankle. Just gonna leave your arm, if you're optional, to just start with one dumbbell at a time, and you just want to alternate with one dumbbell at a time. So I'll be facing towards you guys. You stay put. Just want to leg out, lengthening the legs, lengthening the arms out. You're just gonna give a nice touch, making sure you're leaning a little bit further, coming into a fold, extending the arm, and release out. Bring it in, bring it out. Relaxing the neck as you're coming into a fold. Easy, nice and peasy. Killing it, bring it, the dumbbells to the chest, or coming to the side actually. Just bring them to the side. Bring the leg together, stack one leg on the other. And we're gonna come sweeping the leg in front of you, shifting your legs stacked together, bringing one leg on top of the other, the ankle, leaving a space between the legs. What we're gonna do is gonna come meet me in the mermaid pose. Just want to bring one leg in front and the other one in back. Drawing the arms into your hip. Slightly bend, extending the arms. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your hips off the mat, away from the mat, and extending the arms. You're gonna press your front leg, foot off the mat. Just using all your strength here. And you're gonna give a nice twist. Just bringing in underneath the other arm, like throwing the needle. You're gonna twist your hips, and your shoulders underneath. This is definitely release. In and out. Pull it in, drawing in, tucking in underneath, and release it out. Give a nice curl. Bring the dumbbells back in front of your body side of your hip, and release it up. Drawing the arms out wide and coming into rotating your hips down, drawing your hips down to the mat. Excellent work. Next, we're going to meet me down to side, leaving a little bit space between your hips and your forearm. You're going to extend the legs out and strain the leg, stack together, leaving some space. And what you can do is you're going to draw your hips and your glutes, rotating, lifting the leg, foot off the mat, floating, and lift and lower, lift and lower, extending the arm out, straighten the arm and the legs, and lower. Optional to start with one foot at a time, and you're going to rotate your chest, leaning forward towards the mat, and lower, rolling your hips, Your glutes are off. Lift and point the dumbbells towards the toes. Toes are up to the ceilings, and release down the dumbbell to the side in front of you. Drawing the legs, scoop up, pressing yourself up, lifting your arm up above your head. Coming into a mermaid pose. And a nice stretch, sweeping the arm down to the side in front of you. Placing back. Sweeping the legs. Let's do the other side. I'm gonna bring my dumbbells to the front so that way it'll be much more easier for me. I don't have to go back and forth. Stacking the leg, leaving some space like a clamshell. 50-degree angle, leaving some space between your shoulders, your hips. Ready to push yourself. You're pulling your hips away from the mat, drawing your arms down beside you, beside your hip and your body. If you want a little bit extreme, you can come underneath, tucking in the dumbbell under. Remember, your shoulders, your back, and your hips are shifting under as well. You're going to be twisting your leg, using your front leg foot to pull in. You want to move your hips, your feet, as you kind of scoop in and out. Scooping in and release it out to the side. In and out. Let's do 2 more here. You're strong and capable. Release the hip down, drawing your dumbbells back to in front of you. Using all your power and strength here. Coming to the side. Pressing your forearm, pressing your elbow, forearm down to the mat. Extending the leg out in front of you to stack both legs together. Extending the arms out, reaching to the ceiling. Pulling in and coming to a fold. Release down. The palm is going to be facing down. Release up. Palm facing down to turn. In and turn. Turning. In. Reach. And turn. Turning your hips. Pressing your glutes. Your glutes are the one are connecting. And lower. Ankle. And lower. And release. That was it. Good work. Putting your dumbbells back to the side or placement and meet me to a mermaid pose. Reaching your arm above the ceiling, bringing your leg, maybe your other arm in front of you or behind the other ankle of your feet. Give it a nice stretch. Reaching up above, alternating the arm. Rising the other arm up. I'm just going to give it a nice sweep. Give it a nice windshield. Inhale, reach, and exhale, lengthening arm down. Very good, my friends. We're going to move away. Bring your leg, resting down. Our arms, reaching, using the pillow, reaching your arms, your leg behind, your core is engaged, belly button in, and as you're going to extend the arm, reaching behind your ankle. Maybe you want to grab your toes instead of the ankle or your calves. Just give it a nice stretch behind your spine. And raise up. Oh my god, this is a lovely stretch just to cool down once we're done. Come and meet me to the belly button, pressing down the belly button down to the mat, pelvis down. You're going to reach the opposite side of your leg. Maybe you want to lift yourself up a little bit and you want to leave a space, room space between your knees. Give me your elbow and your hip. Just opening up. Just grabbing or reaching how far you can reach. It doesn't have to be all the way, but just feeling readjust your body. Just listen to it and just relax down, your arm down, head to your side. And then raise back up, meet me to forearm. As you're going to extend your chest, heart melting, pressing down to the mat. Come into puppy pose. As you're extending the arm, reaching out wide, fingers spread. Maybe you want to give a nice ego, pray pose. As you're rising up your arm, kind of closing your fingers together. Extending the elbows up. Leaving some space for your belly button in. And release the arm down. Kind of come to a forearm or tabletop position. And meet me to seated position. We're ending here. Or meet me in the kneeling position. Whichever you prefer. Feel comfortable. Until next time, my beautiful friend.